I didn't know what I needed today until I started journaling. Come sit with me and let's create something pretty and let's see where it takes us. My desk is a mess, but it's full of happy memories. Yesterday on Patreon, we worked on this little mini book, and it's a take on this mini book that we created in Patreon last year during Christmas time. Isn't she sweet? She's actually one of my favorite projects we've made. And there over in that corner are my bottle trees that I got from Dollar Tree, and I showed you guys in my last Shop With Me and haul. I love them so much. But I think that these little mint green ones may be my favorite. I also have my favorite tea there. It's mango flavored and it's delicious. This is another one of my favorite pieces that is always nearby. It's my little treasure trove of journal binding. This has a bunch of different threads, and then I have some needles, some really pretty scissors, lots of needles, my owl tool, some yummy scraps. I love these. Some wax. I want to keep all of this together because I'll be working on that with Patreons. Do you remember these specimen cards that we made? Well, I had an idea to use up some of my scraps. I'm going to grab some pieces in here that I love. I don't know why, but this was from some avocado dyeing that I did, and I love it. It's part of an envelope, and it folded over like this, and I don't know why, but I don't want to discard it. So I'm going to take a little piece of it. I love looking through my little bin of scraps because it's all the little projects that we've made together. You remember the homemade texture paste? And I think these were for flowers. It's like happy little memories. I love this paper. Who knows what I was working on back here? I'm just going to take some scraps that I have laying around and use them. And I think these would be sweet whether you leave them like this and maybe add a little staple. Maybe you could add some tape on the top. I think that that would be precious. Or you could sew through them. Which is your favorite? Did you see how nice that tore? It's like little things like that that make me so happy. I love old music paper. these might have been some jelly prints I made. That's much better. I like that I can see the flowers. Now I have a little memento of all the little pieces that I love. And I remember when I did this video and this video, when I created that kit. I love this idea of cherishing the things that we, did I say cherishing? Cherishing the things that we love, that we hold on to, the little bits that might be messy, but they tell our story. Ooh, this one's stuck on here. We're not going to let that stop us, though. We're going to keep telling our story. It's imperfect, it's messy, and it's wonderful. I think that if I add two, I need to add 3. I'm going to hide this one a little. My mom's cooking downstairs and it smells delicious. She's making Spanish chicken and rice. Have you ever had that? I haven't had it in a very long time. Our little card is finished, and it's lovelier than I could have even imagined. We're going to grab our utility journal. And I was wondering if this would even fit in here. I think so. I think that's going to be perfect. Look at all these lovely threads. Let's work on this page. I'm going to remove this for now. So that I can have plenty of room. These I just put in Patreon, and aren't they wonderful? They're my take on enamel. What are they? Enamel. They're not buttons. They're not pins. What are they called? They're like labels. This little flower right here kind of reminds me of an onion, but I'm not mad about it. I love this paper. Sometimes when I make papers or kits, it's the pieces that are kind of the fillers that I make at the last minute that I love the most. It's like the little ugly duckling, so to speak. It's precious. I think those together are magical. I think that side works the best. I have a feeling this is going to be one of my favorite layouts. I often end up loving those pieces that are the most simple. The ones that have the least amount of thought and worry attached to them. Isn't that pretty already? These are all the pieces that I have on my desk. I love these little flowers. And those glitter stars. Maybe those will have to make an appearance soon. We've got, I kind of love that green. That's from Dollar Tree, and it's fabulous. But I think I'm going to end up grabbing something that is a little more simple. Old book illustrations are one of my favorite things, especially to create with. This paper is so wonderful. I need to learn how to make some. It's on my long to-do list. I have these little tiny ones on the back. They remind me of a little shirt that I had when I was little, and it had this little rosebud on like the chest area, and it was just a single little rosebud. That's so pretty already. But I want this distressed. I think that's where this paper shines the most, in the distressed stage. It takes on so much character with very little work. Look at that. I think a sentiment would be perfect right there. And look, this one's absolutely precious because it says, bloom where you're planted. Which reminds me that I want to remind you today that you are loved. You're exactly where you need to be. You're strong and courageous. And my friend, you are loved more than you can even fathom. Even if you don't deserve it. Even if I don't deserve it. Happy little staples. Should we let this be a pocket? I think we should. And didn't I cut one of these out? What did I do with that? Oh, here it is. I don't know if it'll make it on the final page. But we're going to try it out. My little onion part is covered, but I love it. I told you that this box is always handy near me because I'm constantly using it. Poke some holes here. I want the paper to come out through the front, and then we're going to mash it down. Oops. Imperfectly perfect. I think this needs a little tear, just a little one. A little distressing. We're going to stick her right there. And now we're going to glue down on the sides. And at the bottom. That way now we have a little pocket. And we just got an accidental second pocket right here, a little tuck spot. So I'm going to add a little bit of glue down here. And that way, whatever we add can stay put. Add a little glue here as well. I knew this page was going to turn out, darling. And now my little book is coming together, one page at a time. I want to thank you for being here with me today, for all of the love and support that you pour on me. I appreciate it more than you'll ever know. And if my page brought you any spark of joy today, I would love for you to consider giving this video a thumbs up. And if you're not already following me, I would love to have you in the Cherishing family. Until next time, love you. Bye.